Hello and welcome back to our World League All-Stars series here. We are in control of Sydney FC, who are our World League All-Stars. Not a very good start to this campaign. After 6 games, we sit at the bottom of the table. We will have 2 games for you today. We'll be taking on the Turkish All-Stars, represented by Besiktas, and also taking on the Premier League All-Stars, represented here by Chelsea. Before we get into the gameplay, though, I'm going to do a couple of player upgrades from your comments back from episode 1. If you want to make any comments on any of the player kits or upgrades that you want to see, feel free to leave them in the comments section, and as we move through this series, we'll give some players some fresh new looks. So let's get into those now. Right, the first one here is for Timmy Cahill. This one comes from Tomahawk79. Thanks, Tomo, for your comment. He wanted the number 79. Okay, that's an interesting concept, but yep, Cahill's got 79 on. Green and gold wristbands, some green and gold boots, tight fit, untucked kit. He asked for some green or yellow ankle tape. Unfortunately, it's only white, black, or grey if you want ankle tape, but I think he is ready to go. Thank you very much for your upgrade. Let's move on to the second upgrade for today's episode. Right, this one is for Javinho, who's picked up a couple of goals himself already this season, so not a bad start for Javinho. This one comes from Veronica Asari. Thank you very much for your comment. The number 17, take the gloves off, black Adidas boots, untucked shirt, high socks, ready to go. Javinho, hopefully he can find a goal or 2 today. We desperately need another win in this competition. And I've got one more player upgrade today. Let's get into that one. Right, this one is for Adrian Silva, and this one comes from Cedracenas Silva. Hopefully I haven't killed your name, but he asked for the number 23 and no undershirt, short sleeves, red and green wristbands to represent Portugal, normal socks and some white Adidas boots. We've done that. He's ready to go. Now, let's get into some games. Alright, here we go. The first game of the episode here. It is Besiktas, the Turkish All-Star side, at the Vodafone Arena, hosting Sydney FC, which is the World League All-Stars, of course. We've only won the one game, and that was an absolute pantsing of the French All-Stars. But since then, we have looked a shade of a team that probably should be at least competing in this competition, but at the moment we sit dead last. A couple of draws there. The Dutch All-Stars still yet to pick up a win, but they have pulled off 5 draws, so a few more points and sit above us on the table. And the Turkish All-Stars just sitting outside of the playoff spots at this stage. They'll be looking for a win here to keep their season up and running. We've got new numbers on some of the players, and we'll have to wait and see who gets the opportunities here today against this Turkish All-Star side. I'm confident we can make some inroads in this one. I think, oh, that's right. That's fucking right. The Turkish All-Stars have bloody Nazari. And, well, if you've been around the channel a long time, you'll know that he is my most hated man in football. An absolute snake. And, well, if we get red carded breaking his leg today, I wouldn't be surprised. And who else are they putting out on the pitch? That will be the question. There are some star-studded players that do play in the Turkish League. Of course, Pepe transferred there, so he will be playing here in this side today. We'll have to wait and see. It's an absolute eternity for the lineups to come up. Here we go. Besiktas. Okay, Muslera between the sticks. They've got Maicon. They've got Quaresma. A very, very attacking formation as well. The Canadian Hutchinson there in the central defensive midfield role. But 3 at the back, you know that they're going to be punching forward and trying to score goals. We're going to have to be right on point defensively if we want to stay in this game. Here's our side, of course. Giovinco starts up the front again. I mean, he's only little, but he just provides a little bit of flair and pace, and hopefully he can do that again for us today. Javinho and Tyson using their pace out on the wings, and that seems to be our real attack forward. Silva has shown a lot, and Oscar breaking the lines as well. So let's get into this game. We're chasing 3 points. It's been a while since we've had a win. Witzel does have an injury. Silva just slips through the deck nicely. He's going to wait for a run here, and he gets it here from Javinho, who takes the strike and just misses out on the cupcakes. Flicks it off. Tyson works his way inside, takes the strike. Good save from Muslera. There will be a corner now here for the World League All-Stars. Come on. Silva inside. Witzel gets a piece of it, taken out again. We've got an injury there. Is it Nazari? No, it doesn't look like it. Waits for the run. Flicks it off. Tyson pushing in again. Tyson! Yeah! Get in! Get the fuck in! 1-0 World League All-Stars. It's Tyson. Well, that was set up there perfectly by Oscar. Just a well-weighted pass. Pushed it forward. Tyson runs in. Cuts the defence in half. And puts it into the bottom right-hand corner. It's 1-0 to the World League All-Stars. Just the start we were looking for. We've come out fighting. Let's hope that we can hold on to this 1-0 lead at least and push on and try and get a second. Works his way forward. No one really coming at him. Still going down the line. He's going to have to hold this one up. Does well here, Oscar. Slips inside. Slips it off. Javinho was there but couldn't get on the end of it. Oh, it's fucking Nasri. Fuck you. Oh, great tackle. Fuck you, Nasri. Pushes his way forward here. And takes the strike. Somehow gets the strike away, but it's well wide. Oh, Silva. Great touch on. Oh, that's poor, but Tagliafico will cover it. And down the line here for the run of Tyson. And Tyson pushes forward. Here comes a cross into the box. Oscar gets a piece of it, and it's into the back of the net. Lovely finish from the captain. And it's 2-0 to the World League All-Stars. Get in. Lovely run. Exposing them for pace out on the wings. Tyson whips inside, and Oscar with an exquisite small touch. Oh, mate. You could have taken your wallet with that touch and you wouldn't have even known about it. It was so soft. The keeper gets a finger to it. Javinko came in to cover it. It didn't matter. It still went in. Lovely feather touch there from Oscar. And it's 2-0 to the World League All-Stars. Just what we're needing. Javinko just diving forward like a fucking hurdler. Get it. Oh, that's great work from Javinko. And here is Javinho. Oh, picked off by that fucking snake. Break his legs. Oh, it's a corner here for the Turkish All-Stars. Trying to work their way back into the game. Volpe, slip it out wide. A last attacking play for the half. It's fucking Nazari. See you later, dickhead. And Javinho clears that one off. Skirtle gets a touch. Skirtle does well. Javinho trying to out-muscle. Somehow it stayed in, but there is a whistle. A 2-0 lead to the World League All-Stars. Well, a solid sign of intent there from the World League All-Stars there in the first half. They got 2 goals from 7 shots, 4 on target. A little down on possession, but tackling hard. And the Turkish, you know, they've been in it. They've got 4 shots away as well. So, an interesting first half. We have the lead, 2 lovely goals. Let's move on to the second half and see if we can seal the deal and take 3 points with the World League All-Stars. Tyson cuts through the middle. Still going, Tyson takes this. Oh! Get in! Boom! 3-0. World League All-Stars are running riot in this one over the Turkish. Well, things are gelling, things are clicking, and Tyson is having an absolute day out here. A lovely finish, just took the game on. He's grabbed it by the horns. Very, very good finish. Top left corner. Thanks very much for coming. It's 3-0 to the World League All-Stars. He has threaded the eye of an absolute needle there to put that one in the back of the net. Get in. 3 changes. Cahill, David Villa and Marlos come on for Oscar, Giovinco and Javinho. Freshen them up, a 3-0 lead. Let's get some other lads out on the pitch. And it is a corner now here for the World League All-Stars. Silva to deliver. It's up and it's high. Punched out the back. Falls off to Marlos. And here is the centre-back. Zitsky. Oh, that's poor. It is a yellow card there for Tagliafico. He took Nasri out like with no regrets. Look at this. The ball's gone. It just chops him down. Fuck you, Nasri. Slips through. Out wide. Tyson. Inside. Timmy Cahill. Oh, good block. David Villa. Oh, just wide. Oh, there you go. Get one back, why don't ya? No one marking Gomez. And he just snaps it in. Goes crawling. Get up. Get back to the middle, mate. You're 3-1 down. Don't celebrate that hard. 84 minutes gone. The Turkish All-Stars get one back. The ball inside. A very quick one. And just beats Volpe. Oh, absolute power strike there from Gomez. 3-1. David Villa did well. Timmy Cahill gets it onto Marlos. Marlos pushes on forward. We have to cut back here. Slips it off. Tyson! Good save. Adrian Silva gets the cross in. David Villa can't get up. But there's the whistle. We take 3 points. A pretty comprehensive victory there from the World League All-Stars. Just the game we needed. going in to the English All-Stars battle is going to be absolutely insane. Let's go. Well, 13 shots to 7. They had the possession, 14 tackles. A bit of a smash and grab game there from the World League All-Stars. Tyson gets himself a 9.4, Oscar a 9.1, and Witzel a 9.2. I think he made 5 or 6 tackles and a few intercepts, so a good day out from him. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, so we last played our game on the 3rd day against Besiktas, and we won 3-1. The Spanish All-Stars beat the Dutch All-Stars, still yet to register their first win 1-0. And now we move into the next week of competitions. And we have Chelsea, who represent the Premier League. So let's get into what will be a big encounter. Alright, here we are back at the Allianz Stadium. And it's Sydney FC, the World League All-Stars, hosting the Premier League All-Stars, represented by Chelsea. And definitely one of the favourites here in the competition, according to you people that have been watching the series thus far. You felt that the Premier League was the strongest, well, one of. So this should be a fairly tough ask. We went from last to 5th in the matter of one game. We'll take that. And the Premier League contingent sit in 3rd. We'll have to see what kind of team they put out here against us on the park. I mean, even their bench is star-studded. Well, apparently we're the top scoring team. Okay, a couple of batterings has given us some decent goals, but I didn't realise that we were scoring so fluently. Well done, boys. Well done. So how can you only have 2 wins and be the top scoring team? 2 batterings, one against the French and then one there against the Turkish, but this is a whole new kettle of fish. So a couple of changes. I brought Den Docker into the midfield. Marlos will start on the right-hand side and David Villa up front. No changes to the back line or the keeper. Tyson, even though probably not 100% stamina, has to play. He had an outstanding game there against the Turkish. So hopefully he can create some opportunities for us here today. I've got a feeling they will put out a star-studded lineup here at the Premier League side, because they'll be pushing for the top spot. Let's have a look at their team. It should pop up on the screen about now. De Gea between the sticks. Okay, Harry Kane, Aguero and Ibrahimovic. That is a strong front 3. Sanchez and Ozil on the wings. Pogba and Kante. Holy shit, Nick, we are in for an absolute fight. Ibrahimovic in an advanced cam position is a little bit different, but alright. Let's see what the Premier League All-Stars have to offer against the World League All-Stars. Let's go. Sanchez. Oh, Den Docker gets in, but it's a poor pass out, and it's Aguero. Good block from Cerner. Here's the shot, and it's Aguero. It's 1-0. It's taken them 9 minutes and pretty much one attack coming forward. And Aguero sinks the battleship of the World League All-Stars. He's playing in a centre cam role. Advanced cam, you'd assume. Completely left open. A good initial block there from the defence, but he just follows it up with a simple finesse finish to the top right corner. Showing some sheer class there, Aguero. And it is 1-0 to the English All-Stars. Or the Premier League All-Stars. I don't think there's anyone from the Championship in this squad. 1-0. Oh, they've got through. It's Alexis Sanchez. Over the back. Aguero again. Good save from Volpe. Into the game here. Flicks forward. Oscar onside to get us one back. Yes! Come on! 1-1. And the captain standing tall will get him on a break. And it's a lovely ball through to Oscar. Marlos picks out a grain of salt and a bag of sugar there, and Oscar puts it past De Gea. It's 1-1. And the World League All-Stars hit the board. Get in. Oh, Alexis Sanchez, 2-1. And they weren't going to sit down for long. Every time they come forward, they look very, very attacking. And it's the Premier League All-Stars 2, World League All-Stars 1. And it's Alexis Sanchez getting the goal. Well, Aguero fed it off, back to him. And some 1-2 football. And too much space there for Alexis. It's 2-1. Slips it off. Adrian Silva. Oh, great save from De Gea. And David Luiz manages to put it into Tyson for a goal kick. He rushes the wing here. Still goes Silva. He's got Pogba. Oh, absolutely railed. Railed by Pogba. Oh, Ibrahimovic. Even at his age is doing business. Back post. Oh, Harry Kane. Oh, David Villa's gone down. That could be career-ending. Well, crushed by Bite. David Villa goes down, and we don't have a recognised striker on the bench, although Timmy Cahill can definitely play up front, so he's going to come on and see if he can rejuvenate this World League All-Stars side and get us back into the game. Well, there is the whistle. Half-time, 2-1 in favour of the English Premier League All-Stars. Well, half-time facts and figures. It's the Premier League All-Stars with 57% of the possession, and we're matching them for shots. That's for sure. We're not sitting back. It's not our way. We're going to get in there. We're going to have a red-hot crack, and we've got ourselves one goal. It is 2-1 at half-time. A pretty even contested game here. Only 2 tackles there from the Premier League All-Stars so far. Let's get into the second half and see if the World League All-Stars can get back into the game. Well, good save from Volpe, denies Ozil in their first attack forward since half-time. And here they come again. Here's Aguero, good save from Volpe. Slips it forward. Adrian Silva, back inside. Tyson, oh, good block from Bailly. Well, they've brought on De Bruyne, and he's in the link-up play here with Harry Kane. Go back to Kante, just toying with us here at the moment. Alexis Sanchez to Ibrahimovic. And Tagliafico did well. Den Docker flicks this one off. Oscar finds Adrian Silva. And we can take him on here. And he flicks it on. And it's Marlos. Works his way forward. Marlos strikes, and a good save from De Gea. And he'll be out for a corner for the World League All-Stars. Oh, Gusto did well. Timmy Cahill slips this one off. It's Oscar. Back inside for Timmy Cahill. He slips it forward. Oh, that's got to be a pen. Referee! Come on, mate. Jesus.
Looking good, this move.
Oi, 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 boys. Don't give Ibrahimovic that kind of simple tap-in finish. Well, 3-1. The Premier League All-Stars just take it end to end. Slips it inside. Ibrahimovic pours himself a drink and pops it home. Lukaku with the cross. And just out-muscled and out-strengthed by Ibrahimovic. And a very easy finish for the Premier League All-Stars. Make it 3-1. Well, there is the whistle. Beaten by a stronger side at the end of the day. Nice to see us get a goal, though. It's 3-1. So 13 shots to 11. We definitely tried. Not enough on target. And quick look at the player ratings. Oscar with an 8.2. All right, we're done. Well, David Villa's done an MCL. See you later, mate. 3 months on the sidelines for David Villa. And I don't know if he'll even come back from that. He's pretty old. Right, taking a quick look at some of the other results. Benfica beat AS Monaco. So the Portuguese over there over the French. A draw between the Spanish All-Stars and the Turkish All-Stars. The Dutch get their first win by the looks of things, and they've beaten the Germans 2-1. And the Italians, represented by Juventus, have beaten the Russians 2-0. Top goal scorer for the competition at this stage is Suarez. Oscar's got himself 4, so that's decent. Tyson with 3. Assist-wise, Silva's got 3. Good work from him. Gervinho with 2. Witzel with 2. Okay. And clean sheets. Well, we still haven't got one of those. Patricio has 2 for Benfica. And looking at the tables, well, it is the Spanish Real Madrid on top by 1 point over the Premier League All-Stars Chelsea. We've slipped back to 8, so it's a bit of a yo-yo effect here. It's Monaco. The French are back at the bottom with only 6 points. And the Dutch have picked up their first win. But that's where we will leave today's episode. Hopefully if you enjoyed that one. I'm just trying to get these out every other day sort of thing. Just some double uploads, a bit more stuff for you guys to watch. I mean, there's so much stuff out there. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you hit like. Feel free to leave some more player upgrades in the comment section of this one. And we will see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have yourself a good one.